why hard work isn't working anymore. The balanced hustler. Because you're sitting there doing something for hours in, say your work 8 hours a day, whatever, but you're not progressing at all, your hard work's not going. If hard work alone was just getting you by, you wouldn't be where you're at right now and in this kind of like bubble, right? That's like the big thing to take away from this video, and not to just take up 9, 10, 15 minutes of your life, is grinding without a purpose. When I say that, I mean like when you work out by just going to the gym and, you know, picking up a few things and doing, it's definitely better than nothing, but it's next to it, right? You're not going to be able to see your progress without having a good plan and coming out to it with your work, with your hustle, with your fitness, with your hobby, anything you do, right? Without putting yourself and putting a good plan into place to stick to it, you're never going to achieve it, right? So let's make this a big year, 2026, new year, new you kind of thing, right? When we kicked off the beginning series of Back into the Gym day 1, I had filmed some footage that I'll put in, just simple workouts to get you through. If I were to just start from scratch, I would do full body workouts, not crazy weight, because you don't want to be too sore. I had a friend now just work out for the first time in months, overdid it, too sore, hasn't worked out in 4 or 5 days, so your progress that you just did just really slumps. And that's the same with work. You know, you can't go in and work 20 hours, barely sleep 4, and not get nothing done, right? Like, that's not going to push you anywhere ahead of your grind. That's a big part of fitness, business, hustle, all of it is excuses, right? You don't want to, I'll just start it next month. I'll do it when I get back from this trip. When I get promoted, I'll go out and get this. You're not really trying to achieve them because you put them in front of you. I want to make sure that my goals for this year, this next Monday, I'll have sold my last flip house. I posted the videos on these, and we'll jump into this, and we can maybe even make this a session on flips of things I had learned that I want anybody that buys a home, you could just watch a 5-minute video of me if you're thinking about getting into flipping, and things you should be cognizant of, right? One, if you're not doing the work yourself, you have to have reliable contractors. I will say that was the most vulnerable part of all of this. 2, knowing your scope of work, right? What are the most expensive things to fix in a house if they need to be replaced? Your roof, windows, your furnace, AC if they have a AC unit, right? And the foundation and the sewage. You know, you have to make sure these things are all within your scope of work to get fixed. And if you do need to replace them, is the budget there to still make profit on these houses? It is a tough market right now, you know. I will say that I went into this thinking that I was trusting experts, and I didn't put my best judgment in, and I bought too many houses, and I started them all simultaneously. Some of these houses took 2 full years to get done, like to get the work done, because people were not doing their work. So they pretty much wanted to get fired. They had the money and they didn't do the work, and you had to get someone else to come do it and deal with you know, the legal stuff there. You have to be very careful with these people, because I feel like they have a lot of recourse. You as the homeowner, they could put a lien on your house if you don't pay right off the gate. And when you go to sell the property, that has to be satisfied in order for that property to be transferred to the new owner, right? With contractors, you know, they can unfortunately take your money, not do the work, basically shut their company down, or just not pay you and go through the whole legal proceedings and just say they don't have money, that the project cost too much, they didn't know what they're doing, and basically you're out the money and you have to start all over. That happened to me on every single one of these houses. And the contractors, they always start off really good. It's almost like dating, right? The first few months is amazing, and then once you get to know this person and the reality sets in, it goes sideways. So that's some things I learned from the house flipping. And in 2026, I'm not planning to put any houses on the books unless I see something that is extremely lucrative that comes across my desk. I'm not even entertaining it. Last house on the market, things to learn. I'll shoot a whole video. If you want to put flips in the comments below, I'll send you out my whole thing. I kind of put a whole course together, let's call it free. Just, I want people to learn from what mistakes I'd made. I don't want you to repeat them, right? Like, I don't want you to have to learn the hard way, just like your parents used to say. So definitely read that over, put that in there, flipped in the comments below. Back to fitness, day 1, back in the gym. Here I am. I'm going to do full body. I'm going to do 3 sets of 15 reps. I'm going to keep the weight very moderate to where I'm not too sore, but get nice stretches in the muscles, knock out a lot of that gunk in these joints that sit when you're not working out. And then I'm going to start eating better. I'm gonna start cutting out sugars, all these bad processed things that come in food. I like this app, Menu Fit. If you're gonna go out to eat, like at a restaurant, fast food, whatever, the nationwide things are almost all in there, and some of your even local franchises are in there. It's amazing. It'll put the best things to order, best macros, and keep you on track. Just making those changes will help that body get better, right? Feel leaner, healthier, you know, when you're doing activities especially. And then you can watch videos on the exercise if you don't understand what one was or what one exercise is or the equipment or whatever. Just do a little studying. It won't hurt you because you don't want to get hurt or do it the wrong and not get the benefit of the exercise, right? And it's all form. You'll learn that as you go through stuff. And if you ever want help, you can hit me up, send me a message. We'll work through some of that too, right? Some form and stuff like that. Going back into coaching some youth football again. This will be my 7th season back this time with our elite. I had done it with my older son. Now I'm back with my second to youngest son and gonna start coaching. It takes up a good amount of time, but I love doing it. I love giving back to the kids and hopefully give them something, you know, that they'll remember and learn from their coaches and enjoy football and play safer and more efficient. So with your hustle, do something, find something you love. There's something out there that you can make money on that you do, you know. Some people I know when they got into cooking, they absolutely love cooking. They're in that field, whether they're catering, they're in a restaurant, or, you know, they're doing a meal prep business. I've seen so many people jump into that and they're very happy doing that. If you love training people, become a trainer, find a way. If that's what you want to do, go do it. Put your hustle out there. You know, if you want to learn how to trade stocks, you want to be a stock, learn how to do that. But you be passionate about it. Do something you want to do each and every day, not just something that just sounds good, right? I notice, you know, I balance out my family time. Like we're going on a trip at the end of the month. It's kind of Groundhog's Day because we're going to the same exact place I was just at in November. But it happens to be during bike week and my business partner lives in Daytona. So we're going to work and we're going to take my son for his 3rd birthday to Disney, make a little win-win situation out of it with my family. You know, we all get to go together. It'll be my first trip with my grandson. So we all are going together. All my kids, my wife, and my grandson. So it's going to be awesome. So we got that coming at the end of March. I'll shoot some footage. Last time I did, that's when I really broke my drone out and got it out there. It was really cool. But this time I want to get over some water and do some pretty killer stuff for my Balanced Hustler, my 22 loyal followers. Why the discipline feels hard. You know, it's not easy because you can go get a burger and fries and it feels so good initially, but then you feel like crap later in the day, feel like crap later in the week when you eat all fast food. You know, we all know it has its repercussions. If it was easy, everybody would be doing that. That's the truth, right? Working hard, you know, we're all not trust fund babies or winning the lotto, so we got to go out and get on our grind. You know, me, I want to be able to travel when I want, where I want. That's a big goal of mine. Basically pushing out more companies. I want to diversify from my digital marketing. The house flipping was great, but it wasn't this crazy lucrative thing. Like it has ups and downs like any business, and it seems very straightforward. You buy a house, you put money into it, you fix it and you sell it. If it were only that dang easy, because it's not. There's so many things that could go wrong. You buy a house. These houses were over 100 years old, and I didn't even think to pull permitting records and see when's the last time this house had been modified and considered up to code. Those are all things I learned in this whole process that made it like, and yep, you could say, damn, you were stupid, and I'll say, yep, I was. I took everybody's word for it that these houses would be done in 30 days on the market and sold within 60, and none of that happened. Not even close, not even one time. Even these houses did come out really nice. I feel like they were a good finished product. They still weren't flying off the shelves. You can lose money easier than you can make money in house flipping. That's it, period. It's better to put out a better polished product than a half-assed product and just try to sell it. Lipstick on a pig, they call it, right? So I wouldn't recommend that model. Your boy, the Balanced Hustler, wishing you the best and hope your New Year's going good. I really do want to see more comments, man. Even if you want to make fun of me, do something, put something in the dang comments below. I want to hear from my fans, my people, my friends, whatever you are to me, soon to be friends, hopefully. My haters, without you, I'd be nowhere. All right, jump in there, put some stuff down there too. I appreciate all that, good and bad. But until next time, I'm out. Peace.